Alright. Today I'm walking on the Rhododendron Trail. Thought it was a nice day for a solo hike up here by the Ocoee. It's warm out today, but pretty shaded over here, and I feel pretty good right now. Catch up a little bit. This is some of the renovations they've done over the last couple of years here. Just added this kind of a viewing area for walking out, view the river. Lots of people out kayaking today. I just met a guy who was hunting his that got away from him. So I'm on the lookout for a red kayak. Very beautiful, easy trail though. If you're just trying to start hiking and want to check it out, I highly recommend this one. I just passed the guy again. I don't think he found it, so he's going back. I guess he's trying to ride down the stream somewhere. Yeah, for this trail, I parked at the Ocoee Whitewater Center. I crossed the bridge, walked down through the old Olympic Center where they did the '96 Olympic whitewater events, and then as soon as you hit that, it's where the Rhododendron Trail actually starts. I think I'm a mile in now, but it's probably a half-mile walk from where I started, so we're looking at about 2 miles. I'm not sure if I'm doing the entire trail today. Just wanted to get out and enjoy the day a little bit. So for this hike today, since I knew I wasn't going to be going far, I wasn't climbing a lot, it's going to be a flat, just a couple of miles, I packed light. So got this chest bag that I bought on in the back. Has a place for a camelback or a water bag. Holds about 1 to 2 liters. I'm not sure the size of it. But yeah, so you know, always prepare for what you're for what hike you're going to do. Picture of this. We're on another one of these little bridges. Very cool shaded area. Goes down. Yeah, it's always important to hike, prepare for your hike. A couple weekends ago when we went to Turtle Town, definitely didn't have enough water. Was not expecting it to be what it was. So I think I'm gonna start as the summer progresses, bringing this camelback along with me, whether I need it or not. It's always better to have it, right? So why is this place called Rhododendron Trail? If you look around, both sides, there are tons of rhododendrons. Now, I'm not quite sure what they look like, but I'm pretty sure they flower out sometime of year. Might have to catch when that happens and come back and do a walk then. But either way, flowers or no flowers, just a nice, easy, beautiful trail by the river. So I've got some flowers on them now. Very nice. So I've been down here before, but I never came down this area. There's a little bench veered off the path a little ways. Nice little path set and watch the river. Peaceful. Nope, that's not a murder. Those are people on rafts. You know, it's kind of cool that places like this exist these days, you know. Very beautiful landscape. Nice that people are taking care of these trails. I say on this trail here, I don't know if somebody comes and patrols it and picks up trash, but I haven't seen any trash at all, not even little pieces of paper or anything, so very uncommon. Most of the trails like this, I see there's a little bit of trash at least. Oh, I think I've got to do it. Should I do Tarzan? No. Sure, don't need to be having no incidents out here by myself today. But I'm glad I came. Beautiful day. I just want to mention too, on this trail, there's a few different spots like this where there's benches. Again, if you're new to hiking or you just want to enjoy a nice day out, not too hard, but definitely a place I would recommend. It's no incline, decline. It's pretty flat for the most part. And I don't know that it's labeled as wheelchair accessible, but I think you could manage a wheelchair if someone's in a wheelchair and would like to get out here. So I don't think there's not any spots that would be a problem. I think we're right here by this transformer or whatever it is. But I do believe this is technically the end of Rhododendron Trail. I could go past this. I had before. There's the Ocoee number 3 power station, I guess. And then beyond that is, I think, Thunder Rock Campground. I've been out to it before, so there's not a whole lot more to see this way. So I'm probably going to turn around, but look at this. Look at this view. I definitely don't want to walk out here in the sun. Burn me up, but yeah, there's the powerhouse. TVA. You know what? I will walk this way. I want to show you something. Yeah, so this is the end of the trail for Rhododendron. As you see right here, this is kind of the start. We're 1¼ mile away from Whitewater Center. This is Benton McKay Trail number 2. I've got to try this one day. I haven't been that way. I don't think you can cross. I don't know. But this is Ocoee number 2. And there, that big pipe going up and down the road. Up and down. I think it pumps water up for something. I saw there's it pumps it up to that water tower. So, anyways, we're gonna head back now. So yeah, if you park at the Whitewater Center and walk this trail, Rhododendron Trail, all the way into the powerhouse is right at 2 miles, maybe just a hair over. So we're on our way back. We'll get a good 4 miles in for the day. It's on a nice hot day. I'm good with that. Just want to get a little exercise in and a nice day outside. Alright, so I'm on my way back, returning from the trail, and I thought I could share a little bit about part of my story. My story's got many chapters, but for this one, I want to talk about my health and why I'm hiking now, right? A couple years ago, maybe 3 years back, I'd hit 400 pounds. I couldn't hardly walk. My knees killed me. I knew I needed to do something. I wanted to walk, but I couldn't walk because my knees hurt. So I needed something to help me get going. So I had heard about these weight loss shots people were doing, and I didn't know about anything about that. Not the biggest fan of shots and needles and things. Always skeptical of all these numerical drugs, but I had to have something. I had to try something. And I balanced it out with, well, what if these are horrible side effects? And at that point in my life, the side effects were worth the risk if there were any, because I was going down the road where I was dying in place, right? Even if I was living, I wasn't really living. So, talked to some folks about it, went to my doctor, and I started on the Wegovy shot to begin with. Got on that for a couple of months, and started to see some weight come off. Knees got a little bit better, and I began walking. Walked around my neighborhood some, I would walk in the gym at work on our treadmill, but I was moving again. So the weight kept coming off. With Wegovy, I did get a little bit, started to get a little bit of the side effects of the nausea and the headaches. Wasn't horrible, wasn't anything I wouldn't want to deal with, but I'd heard about Zepbound working a lot better for some people. So I asked about swapping to that, so that's what I did. I swapped to Zepbound. The Zepbound, I continued, or actually started dropping some weight, because prior to that, I plateaued on the Wegovy. So got on the Zepbound, was doing really good. I got down to 300 pounds in November of last year. Finally broke that mark. Well, December rolls around. Actually, it's still in November. I ended up getting a herniated disc and had to have surgery in December. So, boom, another setback. Had the surgery. Surgery went well. You know, after 4 weeks, I'm back up and out, rolling around. Insurance in January says, hey, we're not going to pay for Zepbound anymore. So that was a whole ordeal. Had to switch back to Wegovy, which took me off of the shot for a couple months actually. So got me back up to about 330 with being kind of set and not being able to be active and the shot stopping. But finally, I continue to push on. I will say, so the surgery was successful. I still have some numb and tingling in my left foot. They said from the nerve damage that may or may not go away over time, but I deal with it. Right? About a month ago, started getting a little soreness in my back, so I'm dealing with that now. Just went back to my back doctor, doing physical therapy now. Just started last week. Just a few days in, I feel like it's helping, so amen to that, right? So I'm on the Zepbound now again. Finally got that approved to go back to. Sorry about that, I had to pause for a second. Walking by some other hikers. But anyways, back on the Zepbound. Started this physical therapy. Feeling pretty good. And I'm gonna continue to push on. So, you know, I think I checked my weight the other day, and I bounce between 315, 320 right now. The Wegovy was put back on. I just stayed, didn't really lose anything. So I'm on week 2 of being back on Zepbound, and hopefully we'll start seeing it come off again. But don't know what my goal weight is. It's all about how I feel. I'm not looking for a look or anything like that. Just want to feel better, be active. Yeah, so my why, right? Let's talk about my why. 45 years old last week. My birthday was last week. You know, I was determined. I've got 2 sons in the 20s, and 1 is 15 now. I want to be around for those guys. I want to be around for my family. And we're all doing these things that we didn't get to do a lot when they were younger, because Dad was out of shape. But I'm determined to extend my life a little bit, you know, be here where I'm at while I'm here. I don't know. I wonder, well, everybody should find their why. What's your why? Let me know, comment. Yeah, I just want to tell a little bit about that, about my health journey. A lot more to do with my health. Well, someday I'll tell you about our water supply getting poisoned from a house we lived in, where almost literally killed us. Dropping everything and moving away, restarting. Yeah, I'll say this. God's been good to me. I am blessed beyond all measure and thankful beyond all measure. I wake up every day and thank God for all He's done for me. So let's keep that in mind. It's not about material possessions, things, big houses, nice cars. None of that matters. It's about being with who He's got you with, your family, your friends, being present and trying to make a difference in somebody's life. So I don't know. That's all I've got for now. Later. Yeah, so continuing my story. So not only got the shot, those things I want to fail to mention, that's not all I'm doing. It's not just hiking on a Saturday every now and then. We do 3 times a week in the gym at minimum. You know, we take and challenge ourselves. Sometimes we'll do a no days off in a month. Last year I did a no days off in July. Actually lost about 15 to 20 pounds in that month. So, but yeah, so I'm not just taking the shot. I'm doing the things I need to get healthy, eating better, counting calories, trying to eat healthier foods, making decisions like that. Yeah, all those things add up and work. And you know, if you got to walk somewhere, why not let it be a place like this? Much better than the treadmill inside a gym or in your garage somewhere. Beautiful. Cool spot. So there's the bridge for the old Whitewater Center. So that's the bridge, the old Whitewater Center. We're going to go up this way for the stairs, but there is a incline, decline ramp. You need wheelchair accessibility. We're going to cross that bridge, and then over there, that's where the Whitewater Center used to be. So as we get closer to the bridge, this trail here, looks like there's about 4 different trails. I've done the Bear Paw Loop. Not a whole lot to see, just in the woods. There's the Olympic Center. Here's a little bit better view where the Olympic Center, Whitewater Center was. It burned down a few years ago. I don't remember what year it was. There was something on this sign over here that said they were going to rebuild, but as of yet, they haven't done anything. But yeah, walking up that way, across this bridge and to the right, Old Copper Road Trail, or Old Copper Trail. Very beautiful scenery. And to the left, that's just where we came from. But you can start to see the flags, maybe. Actually, I don't know if you can see them from here. U.S. Department of Agriculture. Alright, so that's it, folks. We're back in the truck. We're at 3.98 miles. For today. I've been walking about 3.5 hours. So, you know, just trying this vlog thing out. Let me know what you think. If you anything extra you would like me to talk about, or anything you want to see in the Southeast Tennessee area. If there's some trails you're curious about, let me know. We'll try to hike it and give you some videos and some photos and stuff. But other than that, this is the vlog for Trailside Truth. Be blessed.